Hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. All right, I've done a little bit today. I'm gonna flip this thing around and show y'all. Well, first thing is those two smallest teenagers there, they got over in with the baby chicks and they like being over there so they're not picked on by the adults. But I don't want them over there. They need to get used to all the adults because this is where they're going to live. But their nesting box over here, laying box, needed some straw, so I brought and filled it up, and I unscrewed the little board and put it sideways so that the little chicks do have a place to hide if they need it, which I don't think they will. But I also boarded up above the waterer, so because they took themselves out. I threw out some of the scratch feed, and they got themselves out of here that way and came out and started scratching with the rest. So now I don't know why Junior's in there breaking in the nesting box, but he is. But I went ahead and brought the 8 baby Rhode Island Reds out here with all the black sex link, filled up their feeder, filled up their nesting box or laying box, and threw the rest on the ground. Now I didn't put it up under the light because I don't want that straw right there up under it. But I went ahead and put it out here so they got something to scratch in, peck in, set in, whatever. Even though it's pretty doggone warm. But you see, they're all doing pretty doggone good, y'all. Even the baby Rhode Island Reds. And I threw some feed over there on the ground so they didn't have to run straight to this feeder and eat. I already filled their water twice today. I'm going to do it again. Right before dark, I'll come out and fill it, wash it out and fill it up again. They're not quite ready to drink out of the big one. But I do need to find another board to lay beside it so when they can stand on it and reach down and get them some water. But look at there. See the 2 little teenagers back behind Junior picking at the straw. And I'm telling y'all, this one's going to be a rooster. This Rhode Island Red is going to be a rooster. He's not much older than these other 2, and he's so much bigger, and he's showing signs of being a rooster. And I really didn't want more roosters, but it happens. You can't control it. So he's one of the ones that survived, and I'm thinking that brown and white one may be a rooster. I don't know yet. But look at here. All the Rhode Island Reds are mixing in with the sex links really well. They're probably about a week difference in age between all of them, but they're doing well. And they emptied that feeder overnight when I filled up the quart feeder inside. They wasted a lot of it, so just scratched it all out in the bottom of the tote. So I'll clean that out, and when the next batch of chicks hatch, it'll be cleaned and ready for them. And I'll keep them inside for about a week, and if the weather's hot like it is now, and I'm sure it will be, they'll have a brooder to go to for the first week till they get their strength and all of that. But I haven't seen any of them get picked on. They all seem to be doing really well, so that's a good thing. That one right there, let's see if I can zoom into her with the little black dot on it. I think that's poop, but either way, it might not be. That's, I think, is the youngest one, the last one that hatched. But it's doing really well. It's moving around and doing just like the rest. So now, see, that's what they're doing. They get on there and scratch around and do what chickens do. But I just wanted to get them outside just for the simple fact that, tomorrow starts the work week again for me, and I work such long hours, leave early, and get home late a lot of days. I wanted them to be able to get all the food and water they wanted. Now, they are emptying that water. I'm going to get the other waterer and get it cleaned and fill it up and bring it out here. So I'll have 2 to clean every time I do it now instead of 1. But eventually the bigger ones are starting to drink out of theirs, which is a good thing. So hopefully that board will keep those other 2 teenagers out. And I can still get the water in and out because I put boards down a couple months ago to kind of keep it close to level. But y'all, these chicks are doing wonderful. And my buddy that sold me the turkeys that I had before has got, apparently he went to Tractor Supply and they sold him 19 baby turkeys for $1.25 a piece, is what he told me. Told me I could have some if I wanted them. And that's what I wanted, was a male from a different gene, from a different bloodline, you know. But Tom was nice and tame. He didn't fight with anybody. He did his job. So I told him I'd take 3. I'm hoping out of those 3 I'll get a male out of it. And this year these older 2 hens will go to the freezer. They will get processed the next time I process chickens, and we'll put them in the freezer for Thanksgiving, Christmas, or whatever. And all the extra roosters that I don't need will get processed. And none of the hens this next time this processing date comes up will get processed. I need all the hens I can get right now, and I'm pretty sure I'll have plenty. With 47 baby chicks out here, I'm hoping, you know, even 40% of them, which, or just say half, that's going to leave me close to 25 hens, which is not bad considering I already have 2 and 3 that I don't know what they are. So I'm sure most of these will be hens, or at least hope. But we'll find out. It's just a matter of time. But I wanted to... Wow. Felt like my light wasn't on, but it says it is. But anyway, they're all doing well. Look, there's one over on this side, on the right side of the straw. There's 2 or 3 on outside edge, and 2 over by the light, and they're mixing really well with the baby sex link. So I think that was a good thing to do. And like I say, they are a week old. So if I go in there, they all run to get up under the nesting box. But I see them move, the ones that are under there. They're just laying down sleeping. I haven't found a dead one yet, so that's done real well for me. And I think giving them a good start with the light and all in the house for a week, and it's actually been a couple days, well, 1 day short of a week, but still giving them a good start for a week in this hot weather we're having, and warm nights in the mid-70s with a light out there, that's plenty. And hopefully they'll all continue to mingle well together and not get picked on, or any of them get picked on, and continue growing and help me grow my flock. So that's the goal anyway. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching the videos. I hope you've enjoyed the baby chick time. There's quite a few of them. And in a couple of weeks, let's see, 16 days, I should have some more baby chicks hatching. And that means in 3 weeks, there'll be some more Rhode Island Reds to put in with this mix. And yes, they will be younger, and those may stay in the brooder for 2 weeks until they start to get bigger. But we'll just have to see how that works out. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe, be prepared. Now see how Junior's just standing there? How a rooster stands up tall and the hens kind of don't. That's what I mean by this Rhode Island Red over here. He stands tall. That's going to be a rooster. He doesn't stand around like a hen does. He stands up straight like a rooster does. So that's going to be a rooster. And of course, that's my hen that survived the attack. And this one here is too small for me to tell yet. I'm hoping it's a hen, but I just don't know. We will find out over the next coming weeks on what it is. So if this, I'm gonna spin around, y'all. If this Rhode Island Red turns out to be a rooster, he's probably gonna get the pardon and be put in with all the hens that are going to be in that first pen. They won't be Rhode Island Red hens, but he will take care and protect of those hens. And then all the baby chicks come in here with the baby Rhode Island Reds, I'm sorry, will come in here with Junior and Sue. I'm going to divide them up so once they get bigger. But I do have a need for a third rooster, and that's going to be in this pen here. And I'm going to take fence, like I talked to y'all about in another video, from the edge of this door back to the edge of the gate on the run. And I'm going to put a couple T-posts in, and I'm going to make another fence like I did here with a board on the end to separate the two runs. So I'll have this area here as a chicken run, and then that area there. And this one will be bigger. And I don't know, I may back it up to, you know, the other side of the door. That's probably what I'll do, because it'll make where I can get in and out without having to go through a gate, you know, but one. So I don't know, but I'll probably go from there over to here. And I may end up having to spin that door around so it opens from the other side, but that's all minor. That's all minor. Look how they are enjoying playing in that straw. I think it's good for them. One back there by the metal, scratching and taking a dust bath. They're all doing well. I am blessed. Y'all be safe. And look, one of the Rhode Island Reds is at the feeder with the other chicks. They're going to do well, y'all.